Hi everyone, Tanya here. Welcome back to a video today. Today is Thrifty Thursday. That is when I will be sharing thrifty tips and ideas on ways to save money within your budget for all sorts of different things. And so today's video is one of those videos, and I'm talking about how to save money on books and magazines and how to even get them for free. Yes, it's true, you can. And if you're interested in that or any of these other kind of thrifty videos, any other content on my video, keep watching, and I hope you take the chance to subscribe before you leave, and let's get into it. So if you are someone who loves to read and loves magazines or books, both, that it can really add up, especially between if you're trying to get subscriptions or if you're trying to buy new books, etc. It can be very expensive. And even though as someone who's trying to be more minimal, I do still love to read. I love to read books and magazines. So I remember I've spent the last, few years just really finding ways where I can still enjoy those items, but maybe and obviously a more thrifty and affordable way, but also in a way that is more sustainable as well. So tip number one, and obviously this seems very obvious, but I just wanted to emphasize this, is the library. Libraries really are a lot more high-tech, I feel like, and they have a lot more resources available than ever before. There's things that I never even knew my library could do. There's obviously books, of course, and magazines there which are free, and they are sustainable because you can use it and bring it back for someone else to reuse again. But if you're maybe not wanting to, get books or magazines, there's other things that also they offer. I didn't know this, but you can actually check out ebooks through my library, so look into it so you can get them. I can get them on my Kindle at home. I don't even have to go anywhere. I just do it through online. So double check if your library has that option. And if you are someone maybe who is not good with returning materials on time, then maybe sometimes you want, or if you want to own it for yourself, like I want to keep this, double check your library as well, because often in my library there's actually a shelf where they sell like either discontinued or even just extras, whatever, of materials that they are selling, and often they are very like newer books as well for adults and children. There's CDs, like all sorts of things that they're selling at a very, very, very discounted price. Like I'm talking 25-50 cents per items, and oftentimes they even have like buy three get one free for books. So definitely check out your library. You can even ask them like what resources. The librarians are awesome. They will help you find whatever it is that you need, but definitely don't underestimate the library. There are some really great ways that you can still enjoy your reading materials that you like but save a lot of money. The next one, I discovered this about half a year ago or so, but I love this. I have recommended it to so many people. So many people use it. My husband uses this, a lot of my friends. It is called BookBub, and it is a website, and basically it's a way that you can go on there and you can check off what are your favorite genres of what books to read. Whether it be history, nonfiction, autobiographies, or like even breaking down like historical romance, or whatever it may be. You can check off the big list that's on there. There's a lot of genres available, and what they will do is every day they will send you an email with your BookBub like deals for the day. And I love this. I check it every single day because as an avid reader, I'm always in the look for new books. And basically it's a way that they will do the work for you. They will search books within those genres, and they will send you the deals for every day. So I have found so many, so many, you guys, I can't even. I think most of my Kindle books are from that, and they have been free. There's so many. There's at least one free book every day. There hasn't been one day that I have not seen a free book. But there's free books, very, very cheap books. I found some books that were by some of my favorite authors that are normally $15 to $16 for like Amazon Kindle, but I have gotten them for $1.99, $2.99, because like I don't have the time to sit on Amazon every single day, and check through like, oh, I like historical fiction or whatever, and like looking through it. It's so nice because you can even save certain authors. It's just really great, you guys. So easy. Sign up. They will send it to your email. Definitely recommend this. If you don't do anything, do this one, especially if you do like e-readers, because a lot of the like for Kindle books, they're very, very affordable and free, like I said. So definitely check out BookBub. A great way to get free books and very, very reduced books. The next is if you are someone who is a magazine junkie, or you like to have magazines and you don't want to pay that big price tag, even if it's like here and there. I feel like sometimes you think, oh, it's $12, $15, but then you're always renewing it, and then if you have multiple subscriptions, it just adds up. And so I actually, like, my husband knows this, I have had so many different magazine subscriptions over the past few years, and I never pay for them. Never, you guys. I do not pay for magazine subscriptions. I think it's obnoxious to do so for me personally, because now that I know that I can get all of them for like free, I never pay for magazine subscriptions, ever. So the way that I do that is with using, it's called Reward Survey. This is one of the ways I do this, and honestly, it's super easy. It's just a way for companies, they'll send a survey a week and they will reward you with usually there are 30 points, like $30 points, but basically then those rewards, you take a survey, you get 30 points, and then you can, you know, obviously save them up if you want, but you can then redeem them for magazine subscriptions. And it is like I have gotten like nice magazine subscriptions. Like I have Real Simple, I have Good Housekeeping, I have People, I have Us. All of those I get for free. I don't pay for any of them, and it's super easy. It's not like you have to take the survey for like half an hour. Literally, you guys, like 5 minutes, and then you redeem it at the end. It's super easy. I have even gotten to the point where I had so many extra rewards, I was like getting subscriptions for my friends because I was like, hey, do you want a subscription? Like I have too many points. But it's super easy, and again, you get really nice magazines. And then what you can do is, if you get the magazines to be more sustainable after you've enjoyed them, pass them along to someone, or you can even bring them back to consignment shops or things like that and pass them along to someone else. But you guys, you don't have to pay for magazine subscriptions. And the thing is that you can kind of just keep doing the surveys, and they rotate the different subscriptions, so you can, you know, over time get different ones. Like it's not always just the same magazine subscriptions. So definitely check that one out as well if you are interested in getting magazines. The next thing I will mention, I kind of quickly mentioned it last point, consignment shops or secondhand. Don't underestimate, I always say, the power of secondhand or finding things locally near you. Or even selling things back. I go to a local consignment store that I have near me, like it's called Half Price Books, which I'm sure maybe you have it in other states, but they basically buy back books, magazines, DVDs, all that kind of media stuff. And so it's really great because that usually, especially if I need newer releases, I don't want to always pay, you know, the $20 or $25 book, the price for the book that's, you know, on Amazon or wherever. So if you go into a lot of these stores, they're already marked down 20% off. Plus, if you combine coupons, which they often have via email, you get it for even cheaper. And that's a really good way if you're wanting to read like the latest newer books, but also like really any books, because they're secondhand. A lot of their books are things other people sold, and you can literally get them for a few dollars. Like I never ever pay full retail price for a book, you guys, because it's not necessary. There's so many other options out there, and you can get them for such a better price, and it's also more sustainable as well because you're reusing them. Because books, it's like sharing is caring, right? So definitely check out local consignment stores. Don't underestimate them because they have really great materials. And again, if you want to pass along some of your books, but maybe you want to get some of the money back, consider bringing them there and getting some money back for your books, your magazines, DVDs, etc. And the last chunk or tip that I'm going to talk about is Amazon, right? One of our favorites, but I want to talk about specifically in regards to books and in regards to like books and magazines, maybe some things that not everyone knew. It took me a while to figure some of these things out, and I had no idea that some of these were available until a few months ago. When I found out, I was like, why did I not know, right? So I just want to talk about these, make sure that you guys know when you're aware what some of these awesome deals are, especially if you are a Amazon Prime member. You do not want to miss out. The first thing from Amazon that I will say is Audible. I use Audible a lot, especially as a busy mom, and sometimes when I'm working, you know, I don't have time to always sit and read a book, which I do love, but it doesn't always happen. So I like Audible. Now I know that Audible is a subscription, so you do pay money every month, but I want to also point out, if you have been weary to try because it's a subscription, you do get a first month for free. So if you want to try it out, you can get any book you want. I think sometimes you can even find deals where they will do like 2 books. I mean, search it. I'll try to see if I can link something down below, but if you do an Audible trial, it's free for the first month. Try it out. I think you'll really like it. But if you are someone who does have an Audible membership, I want to let you guys know that part of Audible, you do get your 1 book, you know, if you do the 1 credit a month, you get your 1 book a month, but then you do also they have Audible Originals, which are available. Those are free. You get 2 Audible Originals a month. So if you've used up maybe your 1 credit for the book, definitely check out their Audible Originals. They have some really great books and some, you know, like narrations of so many different materials. Check it out, and those are included every month with your membership. So utilize those if you have not. I also want to point out with Audible, if you've ever gotten a book and you're like, oh, I wasted my credit, I didn't like that book, you can return it. I did not know this for a while. You can return the Audible book. Like, even if you've gotten, you know, you start a book, you're like halfway through and you're like, I hate this, I don't want to read it, it's horrible, or the narrator's bad or something like that, whatever reason, you can return it back and you will get that credit back. So definitely don't feel like, ugh, I'm stuck with this book and I don't even want to read it, I wasted my credit. You can return it back, so just remember that. The next thing I want to also emphasize, if you are a Prime member, listen up. There is something called Prime Read. I don't know why also this took me the longest time to figure out. You have access, if you have a Prime member, to Prime Read, and it's tons of new magazines, new books. Like, it's not just like old, you know, sometimes you think like, oh, it's available to me, but it's like old books that I don't really want to read. No, you guys, there's actually some really good ones. I was looking through this while getting ready for this video and I was like, oh my gosh, there's actually some good books on here that have been on my list that I want to read, and they're free. Like, some of them I saw on there and I was like, I paid for this. I could be reading it for free. So definitely check it out on there, and you can read them on your Kindles, tablets, you know, wherever you can log in to Amazon. There's also, like I said, magazines and books, all different genres. Check it out, and free if it's included in your Prime membership. The next thing also, if you are a Prime member and you have a Kindle, something on Amazon called First Reads, and it is where once a month there are usually 4, sometimes 5 books, where they're usually like newer books that are coming out in all different genres, and if you are a Prime member, you are able to pick one of those books. It's a Kindle book for free. That's it. As long as you have a Prime membership, you can pick one a month. I have definitely gotten a lot of good ones, and really check it out. There's some really great reads, like I said, in all different genres, but usually it's just once a month, so you get one free book a month. So there's definitely ways to find free materials, especially if you do have like online or e-readers. Check it out, but those are the Amazon finds for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed those tips. Let me know down below if there's something else that I missed, because I would love to know. If you guys have tips on how you get free books or free magazines, or how you save money on that, let me know down below. And also, what is your current favorite book? I'm thinking of doing another video where I will be talking about some of my favorite books lately, or some really ones that like I recommend. So I will see you guys in my next video. Happy saving on this Thrifty Thursday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.